Sup, y'all? Bring you guys another video. So, yeah, do you guys remember this fight that was supposed to happen last year in August over in Vegas? Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. You guys remember this? Now, obviously, it did not happen, as we all know. Spence ended up withdrawing from the fight due to an eye injury. Manny Pacquiao ended up fighting Yordenis Ugas. Ugas ended up winning the fight, and Manny Pacquiao retired. And right now, currently, Manny Pacquiao is in the Philippines, my home country, running for president. It's looking like he won't win. That's what it looks like based on what I've been seeing and reading. But, he's there, he's running, and election is coming up pretty soon. And as for Errol Spence, he'll be fighting Ugas, who defeated Manny Pacquiao last year, this coming April 16 over in Texas, to be shown live on Showtime pay-per-view, FYI. So anyway, now if they were to have fought back in August, let's say somehow the Spence injury was not detected by the medical evaluators. Somehow they did not see that eye injury. But let's say he still had it. Let's say he still had that injury. I honestly think Manny Pacquiao would have won. Because sometime during the fight, when Pacquiao hit Spence in the face, in the eye, I'm sure Spence would have gone blind, and that would have affected him throughout the fight. Now, I'm not saying that, I wish that on Errol Spence. I'm just saying that, if they fought on August 21, let's say they went push forward with the fight, even knowing about the injury, Pacquiao would have won. Now, taking all that into, taking those all into consideration, obviously Pacquiao, he's not in his prime anymore. Let's take away that eye injury. Let's say it's 100% healthy Errol Spence. Obviously, if that's the case, Spence, chances are, would have defeated Manny Pacquiao, whether it's by TKO or decision. Most likely decision, in my opinion. Spence wasn't able to knock out Mikey Garcia. I don't think he can knock out Pacquiao, in my opinion. But I just, you just can't help but wonder how this fight would have played out. Spence lost out on a big opportunity to get a big win, on an opportunity to fight a legend like Manny Pacquiao before he retired. At the end of the day, I think we can all agree that Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest, whether you like him or not. If you don't like him, sure, but at least acknowledge that he has accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing, and is one of a kind of a fighter that we won't see for a very, very long time. Heck, honestly, I don't think we'll ever see a fighter like Manny Pacquiao, who's fought from the lower weights all the way to fighting at junior middleweight. Yes, I know it was a catch weight, yes, but still, we won't see something like that anytime soon. At least I don't think so in my lifetime. I honestly don't think so. I think the next 50-something years, I don't think we'll see another Manny Pacquiao. At least that's what I think. Like I was saying, you can't help but wonder what would have happened. I mean, Errol Spence knows himself that he probably would have gone blind in this fight. He, in a recent interview with Boxing Scene, you guys can tell by the headline, Spence said that if I would have fought Pacquiao, I probably would have been blind and lost my career. And he knows that. He acknowledges that. And I feel like Spence has to think this way to, accept what happened. Because he said that, and I quote, he says here that he doesn't regret it. I'll just read it. He said, I don't regret it at all. Everything happens for a reason. If I would have fought him, I probably would have been blind in my eye and lost my career. Everything happens for a reason. I just got to take the punches and roll with it. Yeah, honestly, it was a big chance for Spence to showcase his skills against an old legend like Manny Pacquiao, and to gain fans as well, because Pacquiao, even though he's not as popular as he was before, he's still, people were still willing to buy his fights. And even though the Pacquiao Ugas fight did not sell spectacular, I think the Pacquiao Spence fight would have sold a lot better all things considering. I mean, Ugas stepped in last minute with what, like less than a month away from the fight, if I remember correctly. And Pacquiao had no choice but to fight because Pacquiao already had plans to retire and run for president, win, lose, or draw against whether it's Spence, Ugas, or somebody. Pacquiao was planning to fight. I mean, was planning to retire no matter what, and run for president. Plus, Pacquiao needed the money for the fight to use for the election, because right now he's spending millions with this election, and it's looking like he's not even gonna win. Anyway, I just thought I'd share my thoughts because I just realized that I haven't really shared my thoughts on how this fight would have happened. Like I said, if Spence came to this fight with that eye injury and nobody knew about it, but it was there, Pacquiao probably would have won. But if it was 100% healthy Spence, no eye injury or anything like that, even post accident, I think Spence would have won against an older Pacquiao. Now, Prime versus Prime. Now that's a different story, if you ask me. Prime versus Prime. Whew, Pacquiao all day. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.